think it is worth it to have children? Let me hit you with some unfiltered truth about children and motherhood that you probably did not know before. Now just brace yourself because some of these points are going to be shocking and they are going to open your mind and help you to have a rethink if you have children or have a child or just enjoy your quiet life. Last night, my 12-month-old woke up at 12:30 a.m. for milk. At 3:30 a.m., she woke up again. At 4 o'clock, my 3-year-old woke up, and at 5:30 rather, my 12-month-old woke up again. Now that means within the space of 12:30 up to 5:30, I was up about 4 different times. Let's get started into the actual video. First, forget about your sleep. Trust me, this is coming from someone who have 2 kids. I am telling you the fact. I am not sugarcoating anything. Forget about your sleep. If you ever think, oh, I will never be able to give up my sleep, this is not going to be for you, because from pregnancy up till you give birth, you will not be sleeping. Don't let me even get started on the stress and the emotional turmoil of being pregnant. But let's just deal with when the child is already born. Children will wake up for any and everything during the night, especially when you're trying to catch your sleep. So forget about your sleep. You will not be sleeping. Even when the children are sleeping, trust me, you will still not sleep. Ask me why. Any mother that you know around you will tell you they don't sleep because the children are sleeping too much and they are scared and trying to be sure that the children are actually alive. Can you believe that? We don't even sleep even when the children are sleeping. You are going to check on them every minute just to be sure that they are actually breathing and fine. Another thing for you to consider before you sign up for this no refund, no exchange, no vacation, no holiday time, 366 or even 365 days job is for you to know that there is nothing called me time. There is no me time. Absolutely, it is done. It is finished. It doesn't exist. Even when they become toddlers, once you get into the washroom and you lock the door behind, just 1 second, one is there knocking and shouting, "Mama, Mama, I need this, I need that." They call you for no reason. Can you believe that? They call Mama for absolutely no reason. There is nowhere you can hide to have me time. Anyways, I have my me time in the car trying to sip coffee. You can't blame me. Can I also shock you that children do the most embarrassing things? Like, they will embarrass you. I went to the store with my toddler. Then she was just 12 months old and she picked up a bag of chips, opened it, started eating it just because I backed her. I faced another aisle just trying to pick up stuffs to the grocery cart. She picked it up, opened that bag of chips, and she was already eating it. Can you imagine? At that point, I was like, oh my God, this child is behaving like I'm not even training her and all of that. I was, you can imagine I was embarrassed. And there are a lot of embarrassing things that kids would do, especially when they start talking. Oh my God, they can say the weirdest thing. They can be very mean. They don't lie. Kids do not lie. They will say it as it is. If you look fast, they are going to tell you, "Mommy, you're fat." The other day I caught her, actually she's 3 years old now. I caught her actually pressing my tummy. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Okay, so kids they can embarrass you at any point, anywhere. You will just be apologizing to people. Oh, you are sorry, oh, you are sorry, oh, you are sorry. So get ready to be apologizing where your kids start embarrassing you or they do embarrassing things, which, it's usually not your fault. What can you do than to continue to train them and to tell them the right things? Next, motherhood has no break. There is no break. Absolutely no break. I can say this like a million of times. I know people say, oh, sleep when the baby sleeps. That is a lie. I tell you, you cannot sleep when the baby sleeps. Why? If you sleep when the baby sleeps, who is going to clean the house? If you sleep when the baby sleeps, how are you going to feed? I remember when I had my first daughter, people would be like, oh, sleep when the baby sleeps so that you not be too tired. I was exclusively breastfeeding her. How do I eat? How do I fuel myself and have, nutrient milk to give to her if I'm sleeping when she's sleeping? When will I eat? Apart from when will I eat, when will I prepare the food that I even want to eat? Then I remember I was living on snacks because I was too tired to even cook. So that idea, that advice of sleep when the baby sleeps, it's a lie. You are not going to be able to sleep. If you sleep when the baby sleeps, who is even going to wash the baby's bottle? Who is going to clean the baby's clothes? Who is going The list is endless. It is 24/7. There is absolutely no break. And then when they even grow up, you see that when you become a grandmother, you still don't have break. Till now, I don't think my mother has break because you have to get ready for Mugo. So you have to go and help your child to take care of their grandchild. You start having grandchildren. There is no break. Oh my God, the reality is crazy. There's no break. It's either you have to pray for that your child that want to get married. Oh Lord, let her get married well. Let him get married well. You don't have break. When you have grandchildren, oh, let my grandchildren become great in life. You don't have break. Ah, God of mercy. The list is endless, but I'm going to share this last one. Mom's guilt is real. Honestly, no one prepares you for this mom's guilt. Nobody tells you you will feel guilty for sleeping. No one tells you you will feel guilty for taking care of yourself when you have children. When I had my second baby, I had an exam for the 8 hours. I'm going to do a story time on that later. But I had an exam for the 8 hours after I had my baby. I was writing the exam with pains, excruciating pain from the stitches, yet I was having mom's guilt. I was feeling bad that I left my 48-hour-old baby at home to write my exam, an exam that is important to me. You can imagine, even you just sleeping long enough, you be like, who is watching my child for 6 hours that I slept? I can't even remember the last time that I had 6 hours. 6 hours. Even when I have other people watching my babies, I still cannot sleep for 6 hours because the mom's guilt is there. You keep thinking, are they okay? Are they fine? Is the person taking good care of them? The struggle is real. God have mercy. But listen, if you are doing that, I will just tell you that you are a good mother. If you have the mom guilt constantly, I will say you are a good mother. Just try and not get too overwhelmed with it. So, do you think motherhood is worth it with all the chaos, all the troubles, all the stress, sleepless night, unending 24/7 cycle of work, repeated day in, day out? Do you think it's worth it? If you ask me, I will tell you that when my baby just say, I love you, mommy, honestly, it melts all the chaos away. It melts all the stress away from my body. But as a single who is yet to have a child, knowing all of these facts that I've mentioned, do you still want to have a child? If you already have a child, what are some things that you think makes motherhood rewarding and worth it for you? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section.